be fair for everyone's family. No matter what we think is happening, everyone is really everyone's family. Why do we get so scared to see the sacred baby within the every enemy? The little making room, suddenly we care about you. How did this happen? How did we suddenly grow to care nurturingly about you? I don't know if it's backwards right now, but be fair for everyone's family. No matter what seems to be. Hold on. Wait, want to switch the tone? Wait, switch the sound. Wait, hold on. Sorry. How dare I? Oh, that's lighter. That's okay. Do you want to make up go? You want to go make up something? Here, I'll be like in Michael McClure and Ginsberg in Subterranean Home Chick Blues when they keep changing the signs and stuff. Can't. Would you like the world to know from your open, nurturing heart right now? If you're struggling, if ICE or someone pretending to be ICE just came along and stole some of your family or some of your favorite people or strangers you never met before, but you grew your empathetic heart, you're making room for them, call the ACLU, co-founded by Helen Keller over 100 years ago, the American Civil Liberties Union. Because it's about being fair for everyone's families. It's about helping everyone grow compassion. It's about human rights for all. Human rights for all. And if you're in doubt, listen to the mother of everyone. If someone says that nobody didn't treat them as wonderfully as they hoped you were being them so much love, so we can go back to saying, listen to everyone's mother. Listen to everyone's mother. Listen to everyone's mother. They want us to grow compassion for every being. They want us to feel the heart right now of every being. How could that be a bad thing? Making room for the each and every other. So maybe the heartbreak of what ICE is doing, it's gonna get us to suddenly find out who our neighbors are, and they're just as wonderful as you. All your neighbors, it turns out, when you turn off the screen. Wait, turn that a little lower. Wait, just a tiny bit lower. Okay, sorry. When you turn, because then we can add more instruments later. Okay. When you turn off the screen, miracles begin to happen. Turns out you feel the heartbreak that your neighbors might be going through right now. You might be convinced that ICE hasn't come to your neighborhood yet, but that might not be true. Let's get so fearless. I swear you'll have more happiness in your day if you get fearless enough to see what's actually happening, what Trump is doing to families every day. Trump was not born to be that cruel. Kristi Noem was not born to be that cruel. Stephen Miller was not born to be that cruel. Nobody's born to be that cruel. Help folks grow compassion for the sake of every being ever. Everyone you're scared to look at or think about is some mother's sacred child. I don't mean that's their only sacred child. Like every child is sacred. I swear you'll have more joy in your life if you don't let someone get away with saying they're a bad seed or they'll never change. That's why not yet becomes a favorite thought or phrase. You know, maybe not yet. Oh, they've been so mean. They've snarled at me the last 100 times I smiled at them. They're just testing you, right? I've met so many wonderful people like that who were like, when we finally talk after years, they're like, oh, I was just waiting for you to not smile at me. Like the first 100+ times I smiled, and they thought, oh, Jeff he's got a totally vacant brain. He can't possibly be about anything. He just is so convinced that the world could use a smile, you know, and I'm not honoring their pain. They feel like they're being dishonored because I'm smiling at them. And I'm like, no, and you know, it's like I was scared to death to leave my house. You know, I was scared to death to step outside or answer the phone. But that's the point, is I let go of my own, it's my own selfishness. I don't realize that when I think I'm not ready emotionally or physically, I can't stand up and rise up to the occasion. Yes, we can always make room. Wait, hold on, wait, hold on. Because your voice, would you have your guitar here? You don't have your guitar. you brought his like one of his acoustics up early, like we maybe. But it's the tone. I feel like I'm stuck in Miami Vice. I'm just saying. That's why I say go lower, because then you can add amazing textures, or you and everybody else afterwards. Okay, but if it's so like da 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 da. No, it's like on 80s movies. The second the saxophone comes in, you always want to remove the set. What other tones does it have? Well, wait a minute. You were fiddling with the knobs, but you were fiddling. I didn't actually hear a sound, and you can't find the chords to work with that.
Yeah, no, I just want to do a couple shorts.
But
and then we'll set up out there.
Those, and they have wider tones than these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so, but can you pick a note? No, I love you. You understood when I was inviting you. I was saying I wanted to hear you vocalize, because I always vocalize too much.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I didn't.
So you understood. Oh, you did. Okay, all right. So, wait a minute, because there's someone so lovable, I don't know if they want to be identified, some people have very wonderful laughter you're hearing right there, from somebody who we love so much, and there's something we could all sing through. When we're scared to bring love to you, what does that mean? When we're scared to feel for your heart, what does that mean? Why am I so scared to love you? Why am I so scared to look at you? Sometimes I've been outside for a couple of hours and I haven't looked right in the eye of whoever's heading toward me. Let's look right into the heart of the scariest beings on earth. How could that be a bad thing? Looking into the heart of scariest beings. How could that be a bad thing? I mean, it's how dare I not care about you? How could I go through the day without caring about strangers that I'll never meet? They might be in a country that I don't know how to pronounce the name of. Oh, you wanna? Okay. This is, wait. Is that okay when I put your face in the frame? Is it all right? We're racing away from you. Ice just came to get you. We're scared to turn off the TV. We're scared to look out our window. We're scared to go out in the street and confront ice. We might get pulled in. And the former governor says, Kristi Noem says that you could be hauled into jail for just videoing what the ICE folks, or who says the ICE folks are, because it's hard to know if someone's masked. That's always been, forget that I'm saying it, just some old weird hippie, but just look up definitions of fascism, of police state, of secret police. It's like we always heard growing up that in East Germany, half of the adult population of East Germany was the secret police, they were the Stasi, so they were always willing, and it's always out of fear, because everybody's really deep down the most wonderful person, but out of fear they would report what their neighbors were doing, and how are we going to know what songs are in us if we're scared to let them out? That ICE could judge us. It wouldn't be ICE, it would be like, Stephen Miller, you don't need to be such a dick. Stephen Miller. He's more hands-on. I mean, he runs the White House more than anybody. And what makes me hopeful though? I saw a picture of his wife, and it made my heart so happy. Stephen Miller's wife is dark-skinned. Way, way, way darker than him. I don't know doesn't matter where she's from, it made me hopeful, because it always seemed like anybody with any kind of a brown skin at all, he just wants out of the country. And if he married someone, because that's the whole point of love, right? You guys are so crazy about each other that somebody going by that they've been not friendly and not nice, or maybe you never met him. But the point is, the second your hearts open to each other, you have. It's like some kind of love is possible in every situation. Okay, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Oh, wait, let's wait. Yeah. face your 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 face face your face your face your face saves the world, it sings the world, it feeds the world, it loves the world, it makes room for the every other. Your face your face your face your face. Did you get it from your sister or your brother? Your face your face your face your face. Your face is gonna save the world. Trump, first COVID, and then Trump, and then COVID, and then Trump, like a sandwich, and tearing the world apart, and you don't have to be torn apart. Suddenly, we've always over-censored ourselves, because we always, no matter how cool we think our society is, it's like, it's so pre-restricting ourselves to show our entire beautiful, nurturing, vulnerable heart. And now that Trump is doing what he's doing, it's true, any of us could be called off at any day, so might as well be your entire self. And that's how things will get, like, solved more, because people will come out into the streets and they'll upload. But without that, there's such a high temperature to all the, because what ICE is doing and what Trump's doing, and like, so everybody's getting on, and you go on the screen and you need to pull away. But we're go more towards the ones who are like, they're songfully, prayerfully, thankfully. Like, whenever I say prayerfully, I mean thankfully. And like, and so it's like, you know, my mom knows if I ever, you know, if she's like, I'm praying for you, I go, Mom, what do I say? You know, she goes, oh, you'll only accept the prayer if it keeps widening to reach everybody else. You know, but she's a mom, and it's like our biggest battle. You know, she's like, no, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you and your siblings. First, you have to be good for the, but I'm like, no, that's the heartbreak of like growing up in kindergarten, first grade, and second grade. There were actually the remnants and the insignias of civil defense, where folks would worry about being bombed by nuclear weapons. And so it's that bomb shelter mentality. You know what I mean? We're going to save this 7. You know, and that's the built-in heartbreak of life, when you only want to save the 7 of you. Wait. Here, another sound. Find another sound.
Yeah, what?
What if he's singing to it?
Yeah, right. Sing. Just sing. Come over.
Singing.
Oh, so there you no, because you have this genius that just pours and pours and pours out, and it's like, if you talk to it, it'll tell you more sounds. Or actually, your sweetie just has a good idea. Maybe do that. Keep looping and repeating every 2 seconds with more samples. Go ahead. Oh wait, here wait.